In a world consumed by desire, where self-restraint slips away and passion rules, the Stoic stands firm, seeking clarity in the midst of chaos. True strength isn't defined by power or physical might, but by virtue, the inner resolve that guides us through life. This journey we embark on is one of transformation, first within ourselves, and then through the example we set for others. The Stoic mind doesn't cast judgment outward, but turns inward, asking, "How can I rise above?" Through the wisdom of the Stoic sages and the steady flame of inner resolve, we confront our own weaknesses, not to condemn, but to understand and transcend them. This is the Stoic path, a journey of constant self-reflection and improvement. Let's explore the 10 barriers, the weaknesses that hinder us, and how we can rise above them with the teachings of the ancients as our guide. 1. The pursuit of vanity. Vanity is the pursuit of shallow admiration, of fleeting and hollow chase. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters. The Stoic abandons the need to be seen as beautiful or worthy in the eyes of others. They fixate not on external praise, but on internal virtue, the true measure of worth that endures beyond beauty or age. 2. Fear of loss and the unknown. Fear binds us. Fear of losing control. Fear of the unknown. These fears often keep us in chains. As Marcus Aurelius wisely writes, the impediment to action advances action. A Stoic transforms fear into freedom by embracing the transcend nature of life, finding peace in the acceptance of impermanence. 3. Attachment to material wealth. Material wealth is fleeting, neither a friend nor an enemy. The Stoic understands that possessions serve us, not the other way around. Seneca teaches that it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is truly poor. When wealth becomes the measure of one's value, the Stoic chooses simplicity, for virtue is the only true wealth. 4. Yielding to flattery. Flattery poisons the soul, distracting us from truth. The Stoic listens without seeking praise. As Epictetus teaches, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The Stoic knows their worth, and the opinions of others are nothing more than passing winds. Distrust and envy. Envy corrupts the soul, imprisoning us in a world of comparisons. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the soul is dyed with the color of its thoughts. The Stoic guards against envy by focusing inward, cultivating gratitude and acceptance. Envy has no place in the heart of one who builds a fortress of contentment within. 6. Emotional recklessness. The Stoic does not deny emotions, but neither do they allow themselves to be ruled by them. Rage, sorrow, and fear often lead us astray. As Seneca notes, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The Stoic practices emotional restraint, understanding that we can feel deeply without being swept away by our emotions. Through self-control, we regain our power to act with purpose. 7. Resentment. Resentment is a poison we drink, hoping it will harm others. Epictetus reminds us that to improve, we must be willing to appear foolish and accept slights without retaliation. Resentment only weighs us down, while forgiveness liberates. The Stoic releases the chains of anger and walks freely, untouched by bitterness. 8. Dependence on external validation. External validation is the enemy of authenticity. The Stoic is self-sufficient, unmoved by applause or criticism. Marcus Aurelius writes, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love our but care more about their opinion than our own." A true Stoic rests their worth on their own virtues, not on the shifting opinions of others. 9. The lure of comfort. Comfort breeds stagnation. The Stoic embraces challenge, understanding that growth comes not from ease, but from adversity. Epictetus teaches, difficulties show a person what they are. The Stoic does not shrink from pain, for in hardship lies the opportunity for transformation. It is through discomfort that our true nature is sharpened and refined. 10. Fear of solitude. Many fear being alone, filling their lives with noise and distraction. Yet Marcus Aurelius reminds us that there is no quieter or more peaceful retreat than the solitude of our own soul. In silence, we find strength. A Stoic is never truly alone, for they carry within them the tranquility of their own mind. These 10 barriers are not immutable, they are lessons. Each represents a challenge, an opportunity to refine our character. The task is not to judge these weaknesses in others, but to recognize them within ourselves, using them as stepping stones to wisdom. Every act of self-control, every choice to forego fleeting pleasure, brings us closer to the virtue we seek. Let us walk this path together, not with pride or shame, but with the quiet confidence of those who know that the mind alone governs our fate. The Stoic journey is one of discipline, resilience, and unwavering focus on the virtues that define us. As we face these challenges, let us use this knowledge not to condemn, but to strengthen ourselves and those around us. Self-mastery is not achieved in a moment, but through relentless practice. Stay true to your purpose, keep striving, and let wisdom be your guiding force as we walk this path together, one step at a time. Done.